All right, you guys, just got out of a morning conference with the head coach, Lovie Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The one thing I like about this guy, which is my big brother, thank you, he always is sensitive to the fact, and he always tells me that when people have to be cut or sorry we can't use you, ideal, it's not. That's why when I try to do things here at my radio station, you have to be very condescending in the right way. I shouldn't say condescending. You have to use your words and your tactics the right way, because it does. It's a sad day. You can't keep all the players. And the simple fact is, they played their hardest. They played their best. Now, Lovie made it very clear. There's going to be very good players that he had to let go prior to 75. Now that he got to work 2 days straight, basically, I wouldn't say 2 days, but we are going to take a break for celebrating our Labor Day. And he could actually rest and kind of everybody to get back into football. Like I got to get back to school. And so, basically, you have to have a sensitive part, being that you have to break it down now to the 53-man roster. I'm really not going to talk about much because my editor-in-chief, I'm the editor-in-chief actually, but we just pretty much want to narrow it down to what today is and reflection is. Go overview, okay? We're not going to talk about the Tom Brady thing. It's going to prove itself. But big ups to the commissioner, who is going to continue to be commissioner. My message to you is stay in faith, stay in God, and I would just let it go, because there's nothing more to be said. But we're just going to work on a tighter shift as to if he do something else, then here's something else. Because this is a second time that team, the Patriots, is being accused of something. So that's all you got to do. Let go and let God. That's for you, Roger Goodell, Mr. Roger Goodell. Of course, Aquarius. You got to sometimes just let it go. Because guess what? I know I'm fixing my hair, right? It'll tell on itself. And therefore, when you tell on yourself, guess what? You got to come up and comply. That's all I got to say about that. But what Lovie was saying is, it is a tough day for all the teams to let go of a good man. But we got one thing in common. That's going to outstand all of us. Being the last place team, and a team to get that first draft, taking advantage, and the draft, we get to pick and call some of those people back. But not everybody. And it was heartbreaking. Like Lovie said, I love him for that. That's my big brother. He's sensitive like me. To let it go, to turn a person down is very sensitive at this point. And you have to kind of use your words kindly so that, it's godly. When you're a godly person, how can you reject anybody? So, those are the things you got to kind of look at. Another thing, I noticed what he was saying. They were trying to pressure him. They know at least 11 people. Okay, that's the second string and the first string. So basically, they know, okay, who they want. They just want to add around the team and create this Tampa Bay base. Just like other teams, I'm sure we don't know, do. So, I guess because they're trying to formate anything. We want to go, woo-hoo, Super Bowl. Sometimes the media, we can tear down things and we can build things up. So we're just constructing, building, and guess what? I'm glad we have a wise idea. That's why I like following him. He's wise, and that's why I do it with my business. You can't keep something if you're not thinking, if you're not actually putting it out on its base. Hey. Which is so important. Okay, and here at One Buck, they're just working hard and keeping it straight, keeping it real. Last night was a victory. Yeah, man, it's all like, okay, we did what we had to do. Saw a lot, but we still got to narrow it down to 53-man roster, and we're gonna make time to do that here at One Buck. So it's a job. And it's hard to tell somebody, well, no, you can't be a part of me. I'm glad I shouldn't have been a sports person, because sometimes other organizations, they don't give a damn. They'll tell you don't work here. You have so much conflict. And that's the problem. Maybe we need to take an example of that. To reject somebody is a new direction, but you got to be careful how you reject somebody, because it is sad to say, oh, we can't have you here. Oh, you can't be a part of my organization, not right now, or not ever. You know, and I like that about him, because he, like he said, he been on. I have too, but I love you. This is a message to you. I know I was at the conference. Hey, I just keep growing, and I keep growing. I know God, like He did for you, He's definitely did for me. Showed you a new direction, and guess what? I guess you're right, and this is the very true thing, because we know this. We can definitely step off and step successful, because I know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna turn it around, girl. Tampa Bay Buccaneers is blessed to have Lovey. Okay, because you're gonna see a successful team this year and many years to come. This is Josie Maples. I'm getting off here. This is another insider. To the next time, to the next insider. Peace. If I don't see you, I may. You guys have a wonderful, safe Labor Day. It's not really a holiday for us, because we got to rest and then go back. I go back the next day, definitely. Everybody, dude. Some Chicago Public Schools. But have a safe Labor Day, and definitely big ups to you. Go Bucks, and we're blessed to have Lovey. Tampa. And live from in Tampa, Florida, you guys. I'll be back home soon, you guys, in Chicago, just for the Chicago Public Schools. I got quite a few things I'm working there, but I'm not doing too much with the people in Chicago, because the way some people are. That's just the way it is. They don't think like they do now, like at least this Team Lovey does, okay? They don't think like, that's why I have my other page. They don't think like we do. And so when you don't think like we do, I can't comply. Hey, you want to be a selfish ass person and say, hey, I'm going for mine, fine. That's what floats your boats. But definitely, Tom Brady, yours. And then what else in the news, NFL news, that we got to talk about? Oh, Tim Jennings just signed. He signed with us yesterday, or yesterday. And he's going to be with us. Thank you. So, like I said, another man's garbage is another man's treasure. It's all good. Remember that. When you throw away something good, it could be somebody else's value. This is Josie Maples. I'm going to get on off here on this, another insider. If I start preaching, see ya.